Hello everyone, this is Lakshya from Abdur HT Canada. Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre will be introducing non-confidence motion in the parliament this week, and it will be a very big thing to see where majority of MPs will be voting for in the favor of non-confidence motion or against it. On one side, Bloc Québécois said couple of days ago that they do support liberal government and they do not want the election to come really soon. On the other side, NDP government pulled out his support and confidence agreement with liberal government, and they mentioned that they do not trust Trudeau government anymore. So still the question arises that will NDP support this non-confidence motion? We will see. But meanwhile, I will be asking Canadian about their opinion and their reviews, what they think that do we need an election really soon or we should wait for the election. And also, if you guys have any questions on your thoughts, please definitely comment down below. We will be definitely acknowledging them as well. Keep watching the video till the end. Thank you so much. Hi, do you think Canada needs an election right now?
I do, yes.
And why is that?
I just think that the state of our economy is not in a great place, and it hasn't been in a great place for the past however many years Trudeau's been in office. And I think it's time to get him out.
And if election happens, who you will be voting for?
Conservative Party.
Conservative. And why is that?
I just feel like they align better with my views on how I think that Canada should move forward. And
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Hi sir, do you think Canada needs an election right now after this Pierre Poilievre will be introducing non-confidence motion in the parliament this week?
I don't think there's any need for an election right now in Canada.
And why is that?
Basically, this is just a grab. The way I look at it, this is just a bit of a grab to get things going so they can get the election and get elected themselves. I mean, it's if something truly comes up that the Bloc or NDP are against, then that's basically how it works. But you don't, in my mind, you don't just do it to get the election. So
Right.
Get elected.
Bloc Québécois said that they are in support of liberals and they don't want to election happen soon. On the other hand, NDP took this support of non-confidence back from the liberals. So that, do you think that can lead to NDP supporting conservative this time?
I don't think so. The NDP are basically just saying that we're not supporting the Liberals, and we're just going to make our decision based on each bill as it comes through as to whether we agree with it or not.
Who you will be voting for if election happens?
I'm not overly sure. Probably leaning towards NDP at the moment.
And why is that?
Just social needs that we have in Canada, and just kind of falls in line with my philosophies too.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi sir, do you believe Canada needs an election right now?
Definitely.
And why is that?
Just because we've had enough of Trudeau and his bullshit and his corruption. We've
And-
had enough of him.
Right, and if Pierre Poilievre will be introducing a non-confidence motion this week in Parliament, do you think many MPs will support for his majority?
I think so, yeah. I think everybody's had enough.
Everybody's had enough.
Even his own party.
True.
It's failing. It's
Right.
failing. They're losing like crazy all over the place.
And if election happens, who you will be voting for?
Oliver.
Poilievre, and why?
I think he's something new. And I think he's for the people. I think Trudeau's an elitist.
Right. Like one more question. So, if non-confidence motion doesn't passes away and election is supposed to happen next year, who do you think what will happen then? We just have to wait.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait,
Right.
unfortunately.
Right. Makes sense.
But I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I think Canadians have had enough of Trudeau
Right.
and the Liberals.
Right.
And I think it's time for a change.
True. Thank you. Hi, do you think Canada needs an election right now after all these things in like inflation and a lot of politics is going on in Canada?
I think Canada has been having like a lot of changes. I think it's when things are not like that stable, sometimes it's necessary a change. So I don't think it's a big problem to have an election now. It's trouble. I can understand people think it's trouble because Canada need more answers and not that stress maybe. but I don't think it's like a bad thing right now.
So if you think if election happens and some other party or the opposition party won this time, so they might bring good changes to Canada?
Yes, yeah. Sometimes the answer is not always on what we think they are. So maybe it's a good change.
Good. Thank you so much. Hi sir, what's your name?
My name is Robert.
Robert. So Robert, Pierre Poilievre will be introducing non-confidence motion this week in the parliament. So do you think Canadians are really ready for the election happen soon?
I don't think so. I think it is probably not a very wise move. Really, most people, they may not be happy with the way that Trudeau has handled things, but they're not going to switch the absolute other side to someone who has openly talked about doing things that would be hurtful to a lot of Canada just because they're mad at Trudeau right now.
Okay. And who you will be voting for in the coming election if it happens?
I really don't know. I have to look at the candidates' positions, see who's standing for what. I certainly won't be doing conservative. That's
Conservative. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for your
no
help.
problem.